Welcome everyone to Wednesday Night Mutants and Masterminds. I am your GM, Tasty Music. I am joined after this long hiatus by Biohazard, Luna Shadow, Shanks, Stockhermit, and Tsunamic Product. So yeah, we'll get this whole shindig started. So last time you guys had just gotten off that not off the moon to clear up any doubts of that beforehand.
Wait,
The
we're on the moon in this game
No,
too?
we just got off the island, right?
Yeah, no, you guys had just finished escaping from an island where Bane was producing all of his venom, which he then proceeded to blow up after a long, drawn out firefight. Um, so now, yeah, you guys are now all back at Lunar's astrogation tower. Um, so yeah, that is where we'll pick up. And after so you guys are relaxing, it's been about a week since the last mission that Batman sent you on. He hasn't really gotten in contact with you. Just had you keep the city safe. Minor patrols and things, nothing too much. So it's nothing is really happening at the moment. When the screen comes on, and again, Batman appears, uh, asking for everyone to gather in front.
All right. I assume we gather.
Yeah.
So Batman then tells you about how recently the Justice League had to deal with an Amazon replica, is what it looked like. Different seemed to be a different creator, but the technology within was very much the same, able to copy different powers and whatnot. Took 8 Leaguers 4 hours before they were able to dismantle it. But now they need to transport the parts for for research and analyzation, so they could figure out who created this robot and who was either field testing it or sending it out on destruction. And so he asks everyone to gather in the next hour, about 15 miles outside the city.
Can do.
They still don't know I exist, right? Or no, I'm not. They still don't know that I'm with these guys, right?
I'm not sure. Do they?
I'm trying to. I'm, because I'm wondering if they blabbed about me.
Did anyone blab about Mr. Power Stealer?
I haven't left.
I haven't said anything.
You guys don't know I exist, right?
No, you guys are going to be introduced in a hot second.
And they haven't gotten me my information, have they?
No. So you guys all fly out outside the city, which is we'll just say it's DC for now. Yeah, nice museums. So you guys fly outside, and Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Martian Manhunter are standing around guarding this robot. Batman is over talking to a group of men in what looks like police, SWAT uniforms, heavily armored for being for civil servants. And he comes over, and once you guys fly in, he comes over to talk to you. In the corner, you can see two other people standing next to and talking with Wonder Woman and Martian Manhunter. So, Biohazard and Shanks, this is your turn to introduce yourselves.
I mean, I guess I'm just gonna keep talking to Wonder Woman if we're having a conversation.
What's a general description of your character, just so they can get an idea of how you look?
Am I in suit or not in suit?
In suit.
Okay. Basically, my picture. I'm a giant robot. Or while I'm in a suit, I'm a giant robot.
And Biohazard, what do you look like?
They see me wearing the armor of what would appear to be an ancient Greek warrior. Got the copper chest piece, the copper bracers on, and flowing down my back is bleach white cape.
Centurion helmet or no?
Yes, Centurion helmet.
Nice. Okay. So Batman gestures to the two heroes who are talking with the Leaguers and the new arrivals. So you all come in and gather. He looks at each one of you and lays down the mission plan. So this is we're going to be taking 2 trucks to deliver these parts to wherever they need to go, to Star Laboratories, which is in
Our
Pittsburgh.
laboratories in Metropolis.
Yeah, we'll go with that then. Since I don't know, I was gonna just throw it into another random city, but thank you,
No,
Tsunami.
I think it actually is in Metropolis.
Now, have they formally met me? Still no, right?
No, you guys are all gathered now. So so he gestures to the two. These are 2 new heroes who were in the area who offered their services transporting these materials. 2 trucks will be followed by me and Martian Manhunter, or 1 truck will be followed by me and Martian Manhunter, while the other one will be with Wonder Woman and Superman to create a distraction. You all will be in charge of escorting the final and actual truck to Star Labs in Metropolis.
What does Star Labs do?
It's a very, very advanced research facility.
Okay, so how it is, there are a bunch of locations, but there are 2 in Metropolis. One is the central branch. There you go.
Yeah,
Just
just
Okay.
high tech
aware.
science stuff to figure out these things, and
I'm
really good
assuming I would
equipment
be
as well.
interested in this.
Yeah, well, if you want to take a look at it now, you can before it's boxed away by these.
Okay. Oh, give me a second.
Anyone else want to make any of these checks or no?
I'm
Check
not
for-
here.
I'm good, thanks.
I'm good.
I am good.
You all right there, Shanks?
Shanks!
Okay, we'll just keep going then. And I'll tell him the results after. So, so the basic setup is that this truck again is just gonna be heading down the highway, and you all are supposed to guard it. So, what's the form? Where are you guys gonna be while guarding this thing? Is anyone gonna be overhead? Is anyone gonna be on top of the truck? Anyone flying behind it?
I'm gonna be flying above it.
I was going to say the same thing, but I'll fly behind it. Just would be riding with it. Do that
Inside or on top?
inside, on top, sure.
Okay.
Get some pressure.
So everyone gets in position and the truck starts to head off. Tsunamic, where are you as they're doing this?
Where I'm in my place right now, that warehouse.
Your crib.
Or let's call it my crib.
Okay. I was assuming you were just kind of hanging back in in the shadows because
Well, I
they
wasn't even at the tower when they called. That's where I hang out.
I was assuming they messaged you on the way there.
Oh, did you guys? I don't.
Yeah, sure.
I told you I didn't want to be near them, so just tell me what happens.
Okay. Well then.
Before, as soon as we get in position, I'm going to create stormy weather.
Okay. Just centered on you.
Yeah, centered on me. Well, I'm going to be directly overhead, so it's going to be centered.
Okay.
Right, now
So-
I regret being on top of the truck.
So as the truck starts to roll away, you see the man who is dressed like a Greek legionnaire fly up in the air, carried by the winds. And as he flies up, he gestures at the sky, and clouds start to gather, and a light rain starts to fall.
I want to conjure up a storm. A light rain starts to fall.
You don't get the whole thing instantaneously.
I know, I'm joking. God,
Sarcasm is wasted over the internet.
What did I miss?
it is.
They've started to leave. Are you flying with them, or
Does
are
anyone
you?
tell me about this or not?
I
I'm
assume
flying.
yes.
Yeah, I'm flying. Walking is for scrubs.
I mean, does anyone, like, do any of you actually tell me that this is happening?
No.
I thought Stalkermet did.
Well,
What
that
did-
you're leaving.
what did I
know
miss?
that you were having a meetup.
Yeah, I sent you a text saying, yo, we're leaving now. We're
Oh, okay,
heading this way. Cool.
So I'm gonna kind of follow, because I can fly. I should like bring that up. I should actually.
You can't fly?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
He can. It's just not exactly the most subtle.
Why isn't
What
it
is
more
it?
subtle?
Same with me.
Well, the way Lunar and Tsunamic can fly are by basically it's the same way the Human Torch flies,
Yep.
by enveloping themselves in fire and propelling themselves.
Plasma.
Fire, plasma. The effect is the same. It looks really bright, and you look like a comet.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like I can literally the wind just carry me.
Mm-hmm.
And I have rocket thrusters. I don't know exactly how subtle that is, but
You don't have to be subtle.
Less subtle than the other two. So, after about an hour of travel, nothing's really happened. There's been a little bit of idle conversation, but the winds are kind of blocking everything out. Every now and again, Shanks radios down to the truck to see if everything's all right, if they've run into any trouble. And they radio back, all clear. By this time, the rain has picked up. There's a few flashes of lightning, a few thunderclaps, but nothing that is terrible. You guys pretty much are evaporating the water, or yeah, Shanks, you have these little window wipers in front of your eyes that are keeping it clear. And after another half an hour, I want you guys all to make perception checks.
how do I do
Including me?
that? Oh, snap. My perception is like really high. Alright.
You want me to as well?
Yeah, everybody.
Wait, is 29
Everybody.
high?
Yes.
Yes.
Kind of.
What's considered passing? What's considered failing?
He makes that up.
It depends on the check.
Okay.
He decides
Because
what
higher
the DC
numbers
is.
for you are always better.
Fucking hell! I rolled a 3. What the hell?
Wait, that means I got a 19.
Yeah.
Dang.
God damn it.
So okay. So Shanks, you pick up a few little you pick up a few blips of activity, and then more coming all around you that your suit is letting you in on.
Like surrounding us, or like ahead of us?
There's a few bigger ones waiting ahead, but it just seems to be a bunch of smaller ones at the moment. They seem to be moving towards the truck.
Okay, well I'm gonna let everybody else know. I'll tell the trucks to like. I don't know what could I tell the trucks to do? I guess slow down and be careful.
You hear a very tentative, okay, this mission is top priority. We will be careful, though. And we will slow down, and the truck slows down a little bit.
Yeah, I let everybody who's flying with me know that. Wait, you said are they surrounding us or are they up ahead?
There's a few up ahead, and then there's also a bunch moving in just towards you.
Yeah, we might have to deal with some people.
Can I make the storm more powerful?
Yeah, you can throw a little extra oomph into it.
I mean, what does that do for us? They
Too
might
late!
hit the lightning.
I'm not talking about throwing lightning. I'm just talking about like visibility wise.
Oh, okay.
So now there's a heavy rain. There's a heavy rainfall. The roads are getting very very wet. High winds are starting to blow at this point. You guys have to steady yourselves. Where it was what was once smooth flying is now a lot more difficult. Stalker, you are absolutely miserable on the top of the truck. You are just sitting there with your sword underneath your cloak, dripping wet.
It sucks.
How high are all the flyers?
I'm like at the doors of the back of the car.
I'm not that high. I might be a little bit higher.
So none of you are high flyers.
Oh, I'm high. I was about to say I'm like 200 feet above.
Oh, sorry, correction. I'm part of the Mile High Club. Sorry. bad
E-
joke.
Who is with you up there? So after after a few seconds,
I'm gonna probably be flying pretty low to the ground to protect the truck.
there's a there's movement on the side, and a bunch of shapes come out and start flying towards the truck.
And I roll perception.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Okay. So looking through the rain, you can see what look like a bunch of tiny green. It's odd. They look like monkeys. Each one has a very, very round head, large eyes, a tail, and two small jets on their back that are propelling them. And as they get close, you can see that their shape is similar to monkeys, and their heads look like monkeys, their bodies look like monkeys, but everything seems to be composed of a greenish metal. And
I'm
with
gonna say-
that, I want everyone to roll initiative.
I'm gonna say sorry before I'm gonna say sorry in advance. My pretties! Sorry.
No worries.
How about flying monkeys? Initiative.
Where would that be?
It's under. It's right above. It's right under offensive.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. I forgot where it was. God. Oh.
Oh, one. One. I rolled 3 ones in a row. Fuck. Okay.
How many of them are there?
Or
Or
from
does
the
there
ones
seem to be?
there seems to be about, I don't know, 20 to 25ish, but there's more movement in the
Okay,
in the woods
who's ever in
alongside.
the room right next to me?
What?
Excuse me for a second. Okay. Back. Fucking weirdo. Like, they're literally just yelling next in the room next.
Oh. Did everybody leave? What happened?
What?
I cannot hear anybody.
Yeah, well, I can.
Oh, you can hear everybody?
Oh, you're talking about in the room? I'm talking. Oh, sorry. Talking about different things. Sorry.
Tsunami's talking about life. Just ignore him.
I'm talking about the real world.
Okay, first up is Stalker.
Nice. So I see these things lying up high, do I?
Mm-hmm. And there's more coming from the other side of the woods now as you
How
look
many
around.
of them are there?
Around 25 on each side, with what seems to be more flying in from the or like there seems to be more movement in the trees alongside.
Okay. Are my micro rockets? Are they
Shut up, Spyco. Get out of here.
Oh, I just have a question. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can have the option on your go. It's my time to shine. I'm gonna wait for them to get closer before I do anything.
My time to shine. I like it.
My time to shine. I'm gonna wait till they get closer.
All right.
So I'm assuming it's my turn now.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna, sort of ready myself.
Are my micro rockets heat seeking?
They shoot everything in a small burst. They're not really individual targeting. The thing that does more of that because it's linked to your accuracy booster is the Gatling gun that's on your shoulder.
Yo, I'm using the Gatling gun. I'm just gonna start spraying.
Oh god, that's never good.
How many are you
Of
shooting?
course, accurately. Um,
Right, active?
I guess 2. I don't know. I don't know how much damage it does. I don't. 2. That's what I'll go with. Will I roll that?
Go into offense, and it should be shoulder-mounted Gatling gun.
Is that good?
You shoot at these guys, and the monkeys just twirl out of the air, and as they get close, you can actually hear them start to laugh. Actually, now as you miss them, the reason why it's a miss, just letting you know, is because as you target more and more people, you take a bigger and bigger penalty. So for targeting 2, you take a -2 penalty. For targeting 10, you take a -10 penalty. Oh, sorry, I'm still in push to talk. And I forgot to push. So the reason why you missed is because as you target more and more guys, you take a bigger and bigger penalty. So since you targeted 2, it was -2 to that.
So
Ta-da.
14 you missed.
Yes.
But like, how much damage would that have done if it hit?
They would have to roll their toughness against the effect of that, which is a 16, and depending on how well they succeed, they could be taken out, they could just be stunned, or it could do nothing.
Oh, okay.
So does that bring us to Stalker again? Since you delayed your turn, or you just
Okay, how does that bring it to Stalker again?
Yeah.
because he delayed his turn, so I'm checking with him every single time to see if he wants to do something.
Oh, I'm good.
Okay,
Thanks.
they are about 50 feet away from the truck at this point. So that brings us next to Lunar.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Como
Can I
se va?
target multiple people?
Maybe.
I don't know. That's up to you.
Well, his like gun is rigged to do that. So if you don't have anything that lets you do multi attack, then I'd say no.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna shoot at the closest one.
Mm-hmm. Again, the monkeys duck out of the way. Or is that? Oh, it's the invisible blast.
Yeah, that's the invisible one.
Oh, okay, yeah, that hits one of the monkeys directly in his schnauzer. Which
Yeah.
there. Mhm. and you see a small, and so Lunar throws his hand out, and there's a slight bit of steam that arises in an area in front of him as the plasma travels through and cuts through the rain, and it hits one of the monkeys, and it just explodes. A few of its fellows look towards it in surprise, while the rest close in. Sorry, I fucking push to talk. So, Lunar throws out his hand, and there's a slight rise in steam as the invisible plasma cuts through the air. Did I say that already?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you took out one of them, so that brings us to Tsunamic now. I hate
Am
myself.
I close to this?
You are currently in the Mile High Club. I don't think you're anywhere near close to it.
Do I actually know any of this is going on?
Stalker, take your held action and text him.
Yo, dude, there are monkeys here.
Why would I care that there's a circus there?
You might like that. 'Cause
I start flying down to it.
Okay. Finally, it is now Biohazard.
Just to throw this out there, since you said the monkeys are covered in metal.
Yes.
Well, since they're covered in metal and it's also raining, I would imagine if I use a lightning bolt, it would turn into a chain lightning bolt on the first target that I hit. Correct?
You'd have to
They're
find
wet,
out.
covered in metal.
lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
And how would the roll factor in my my bonus to my lightning bolt?
You'd add +2 to it.
That +2.
Since you're flying.
Oh, I didn't have the +2.
Oh, you're good, though. So, as you guys are preparing to fend off these monkeys, a lightning bolt streaks from the air and blasts one of the monkeys, and it explodes, but again, its fellows keep flying in. The lightning did not seem to chain and hit anyone else because they would have to be touching for that to happen and for there to be something conducting the electricity.
Oh my god.
Science! So,
You said the monkeys were on the ground or flying?
they're flying.
Okay.
Got 2 little jetpacks on their backs.
Okay.
So, a few of the monkeys fly towards the bottom of the truck and land on the sides and start moving their way towards the front.
You cut out.
Sorry, they start moving their way towards the front. A few of them fly back and try to grab onto Lunar.
Oh.
So, give me a sec. I'm going to roll for them.
Just a quick question: Does anyone here strong enough to hold something down?
What?
Anyone here have super strength?
I do, but
I
I'm not
have
with you
enhanced.
guys.
I
Yeah,
can
it's super.
enhance
That
my
is super strength. Yeah, that is super strength.
Lunar, what's your dodge or whatchamacallit, parry?
My dodge is 6, which is +10, right?
Yeah.
Then 16.
Okay. Yeah, so a bunch of monkeys fly towards you and try to grab onto you and bring you to the ground, but you definitely do a barrel roll and kick a few of them off before they're able to get close to you.
It's called an aileron. Fuck.
No, you do a barrel roll. You don't do an aileron roll.
Okay.
You do a circle around them and kick a few of them off. I know. I saw that game theory.
Yeah.
And a few of them land around Stalker, and their eyes shoot these little lasers that start to bore into the top of the truck.
What?
Stalker, what powers do you have?
Oh, Ooh, ooh, that's asking, man. Personal.
Well, I don't know, like,
Yeah, you don't. You're gonna find out, aren't you? Huh?
it looks like it.
So now we get back to Shanks, top of the order.
Just in time. I just got off the phone with mom. All right.
Huzzah!
Glad I take
Um,
my go yet. You know. Oh, kind of.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
it's your
jump
move
back in.
then.
Oh right, these guys next to me. I'm gonna slice one with my holy sword of smiting. Because I can, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pow.
That definitely hits. That definitely hits. And you cut the head off of one of the monkeys and kick him off the truck.
hey, you said the rockets have a 30-foot range, right?
They have a 30-foot burst. In terms
Burst?
of range, I'll say around like 70 feet, but they'll kind of blow up everything within a small little area.
So these things are all sort of minions, right?
Yeah.
Because
All right.
there's another one in my
Is there
range.
like
Then.
a giant cluster of them anywhere? Like besides on the truck or near the truck?
They don't. They don't. There doesn't seem to be any clusters. There seems to be just a bunch just flying around you, not really clustered up, just encroaching on the truck.
Okay. Well then,
Hold on. Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
hold on,
use
hold on. Sorry.
my
Could I just?
what?
I do have takedown advantage, which means if I incapacitate a minion, I can start just laying about myself
Oh, go for it then.
if another's in range.
What does that
Yes,
mean?
Try.
there are currently 5 more in range.
Basically, my attacks reset every time I kill a minion, kind of, if they're
Yo.
in range.
So you just run.
Let's
So you
go.
really just start running a train up.
So, in your fervor to cut down another monkey, you forget the fact that the truck is slippery, is very slippery, and as you go to hack at the next one, you lose your footing for a second and have to catch yourself before
Alright.
you fell off the truck. Even though you
Is
would
the truck
fly to it,
Is the truck still moving?
truck is still moving. It's going a about 60 miles an hour, whereas before they were going about 75. So, back to Shanks.
Okay. Would it be better for the truck to stop or keep going?
I don't
I'm asking
know.
the group. Okay, so I guess I'll shoot my Omni Blast at some of the monkeys. And that's a cone.
Okay.
It's
So
a cone, so can they really dodge it?
no, they can't, unfortunately, which was kind of funny.
I rolled a 2.
So, Shanks, you as you're flying through, a large group is coming from the left, and you turn and using kind of your rockets to brace yourself for a second. You unleash a massive torrent of arc energy in front of you, which blasts a good 8 of these monkeys, 8 of them down from the sky, and they are completely incinerated. And the rest of the monkeys take immediate notice of the fact that you took out so many of their fellows so quickly. So that brings us to Lunar now.
Yay. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do the same thing. Actually, there's one on top of the truck, right?
There's currently 5, and there are more on the side.
Well, then I'm going to shoot at one of them, or multiple. Unless, can I, like, get close and swipe multiple times? Or no?
Unless she has that effect, no.
Okay. I
Like
guess
Stalker
let's finish
specifically
it.
has that, and Shank specifically has a multi-attack thing. That's why they can do that.
Everything of mine is a multi-attack, except my wrist cannons.
All right, so again, you pull back and throw your hand out, and the plasma flies through the air, again raising steam from the rain that it cuts through, and it blasts another monkey out of the air. So now there's about 20 in the immediate area around you, but it looks like more are coming from the woods. That brings us to Tsunamic, who is now about 100 feet above you guys, or he's flying about level with Bio, who's 150 to 200 feet.
Okay. I'm going to get down onto top of the truck. That's where I'm going to go, and I'm going to trade out my flight for my strength.
Okay. Is that all you're gonna do, or is that all you can do? I don't know.
Is there anything? Is there anything close enough that I can actually hit?
Yeah, there's 4 monkeys currently on top.
Okay,
Who are
yeah,
burrowing
I'm sorry.
through.
I'm gonna punch him.
All right.
Because I have to constantly edit my card.
I mean, you can even leave everything up and just change it whenever. Actually, no, because it changed your stats, right?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's why. And also me.
It might be good then to make a new character sheet each time you pick up a power, just so you can easily switch back between them.
It's not hard. I just have to add a 1.
Mm.
Do things. But here. Actually, these things don't look like they have powers, correct? It looks like they're robotic.
Yep.
Okay. Damn it. Fucking rolled a 1. I love how I roll in these games.
Okay, so you feel this newfound strength coursing through. You remember the first fight that you took, and where you took this strength, and the elation of combat kind of fills you, and you go to swing at one of the monkeys, and you forget the fact that the roof of this truck is very, very slippery, and you slip and fall and almost fall off the truck. I want you to make a we'll say acrobatics check now.
Can I make an athletic over an acrobatics?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Here's the difference: a 1 versus an 11.
Yeah. So you managed to catch yourself on the side of the truck, your fingers digging into the metal, and probably leaving a handprint there once you. Damn it! Freaking push to talk.
I
So-
feel like it might be better just to leave the talk on.
All right, give me a hot second, then I'll do that. It's because
I swear,
I tend to move around a lot, and I'm hitting
Fucking
things in
8.
here.
I rolled a fucking 8. I cannot roll higher than 10s.
So yeah, you catch yourself, and your hands dig into the side of the truck, and probably leave a handprint there for once you leave. That brings us back to Bio.
Hello?
Fixing his stuff.
Gosh.
Making sure I didn't like. Whoa, okay. Sorry, just making sure I was in DC. My mic is being very unsensitive.
How's about now? Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Hello. Hello. Hello, can everyone hear me? God damn it. Son of a bitch.
You there, dude?
Sorry again. This thing's being stupid. So you caught yourself on the edge. Did you get me about leaving the handprint? I've said that. I think it's gonna be the third time I've said it. Okay, well then, you catch yourself on the side, and your hand digs into the metal of the truck, probably leaving a handprint there for when you pull yourself out. I apologize for my cute computer being stupid. I was a wide-eyed college boy who thought Macs were the shit at one point, and I made a large mistake. So
I
yeah.
suck. That's why I have a Lenovo.
I know. Don't worry, I know. So that brings us to Bio.
Okay, I'm gonna fly down and not land on top of the truck, stay above it. Dynamic, hold the truck down.
What? Oh, so you don't even know who I am?
I don't know like who's who on here.
No, but your character doesn't know my character. At
Well,
all.
I saw you leave the handprint in the truck, so I assume you have strength. So I'm going to say, hold the truck down.
The truck is currently still moving.
Yeah.
Well, can you? I thought we stopped. Oh god.
No.
Nope. It slowed down for a bit, but Shanks never said to stop or anything. He just said, slow down and be careful. Which very, very
Okay, well,
specific.
hold the truck down so it doesn't fly away.
Well, it's not flying away right now.
I don't think I can do a tornado right on top of my position above the truck.
I don't know if I'm that strong. Because I'd have to hold myself down as well. You realize that.
YOLO.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Me holding it down is not gonna work. It'll just take us both.
So the wind as Biohazard starts to come down, he sees this odd black shaped figure on the side of the truck who attempted to knock off one of the monkeys. So he assumes he's a good guy, and so a brilliant plan flashes through his mind, and he yells at you, whoever you are, to hold down the truck. Which physics, you can't really hold down something that's being lifted up if you can't really brace yourself. But anyway, and the wind starts to pick up, and your guys' visions and the rain starts to hit you hard on the side of the face, and your vision starts to be obscured as this tornado starts to pick up around the truck. A few of the monkeys are dragged in and explode and hit each other, but unfortunately, because the slick nature of the road, the truck and the truck drivers being completely unaware of this, they try to turn, and the truck takes a wrong turn and skids and starts to fall over. So I want everyone who's close to the truck to make a athletics or acrobatics check, whichever one is you prefer.
Fucking, I swear.
Does that count for people flying too? Just everybody?
Everybody who's on or near the truck, yeah.
Well, do I have to do it since I'm the one controlling it, or?
No, you're above them. You're high enough above them.
I'm gonna start not clicking that freaking hot button and just manually typing it in, because I feel like that's gonna be better. Because fucking
Dude, it's not that big of a deal.
no, this is games past. I cannot seem to roll.
So the truck starts to flip over.
Did you pray?
I'm atheist. Don't even.
RNG is the still a god.
RN Jesus.
Don't even.
Pray to RN Jesus.
I'm not in the mood.
So the truck starts to flip over, and everyone who rolled. Well, you guys all failed it. So through various shenanigans because of this, like people either get the truck either gets close to falling on top of you, or part of your clothing gets hooked in with the truck as it's falling over. So
Well, can I add a second? Can I do something real quick? As not a attack, but one of my powers.
no, because your main use of the power was to make this giant tornado, so you can't use another power. In like
Tasty.
yes.
I forgot to say this, but I changed my suit as soon as like we got the call.
Yeah, no, I
That
no
one.
worries. I assumed.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
So, I want everyone to make a toughness check against the impact of this thing slamming down and skidding.
Wait, do we roll it or do we do?
You
plus
roll it,
strength?
yeah.
Oh, I know how you feel.
No. Well, okay, let's go back to all my rolls. 3, 6, 1, 8, 3, and a 1. My highest roll has been an 8.
I'll say Shanks actually is okay because of his suit. So everyone who failed, who got less than a 15. Lunar, you are now stunned, and you are at -2 for your attack checks and toughness checks for the rest of this encounter. Because of that, Tsunamic, you're at -1.
Why make a fucking tornado on your team? On, like, the stuff we're going for.
He doesn't know you're on his team. For all he knows, you could be another
No,
guy
he
trying to
hit
attack.
his team still. That's what I'm saying. And on the middle of the truck. Thank
Well,
you.
I had
Team
an idea,
AKA me.
but I can't use this other thing to do what I wanted to do.
So the truck is now on its side. You guys can see actually the monkeys that were there the last time have actually that weren't on the top of the truck were able to work a hole into the side, and now they are currently flying off with the parts. The truck is on fire. Also, all you guys who failed it will have to disengage yourselves from the truck. Shanks is currently underneath it.
I'll just lift the truck.
Make an athletics check then.